Hi everyone, my name's Cathy. Welcome to Skint Living UK. Today I've been to Aldi and Asda in the hope of finding some good offers and some reduced items, and I did for a change, so this is what I got. In Asda I only picked up 3 items. I got some fruity hot cross buns. These were reduced to 90p. I was happy about these because they were nice and soft, because sometimes you get them when they're reduced and they're rock hard. I also got some pork pies. As you can see, there's 2 missing because me and my dog got greedy. We had 1 each. And these were reduced from 1.98 to 1.39. Yum, yum, yum. So we've been scoffing them, and we picked up some cheapy wholemeal rolls, and they were reduced to 32p. So yeah, about £2.70 I spent there. I went to Asda for dog food and they didn't have any. So I crossed over the road to Aldi and I thought, right, I'll have a look, see if I can pick up a bargain. And I spent £22.75. But if you look, I've got a raft of reduced stuff. So I'll just go through the normal price stuff first. My son always gives me the money for his juice. This is £2.19. It was £2.49 and it's been reduced to £2.19. Not on offer or anything. They've just reduced the price in the shop. I think they weren't selling because there was loads of them, and then they must have thought, oh right, we need to drop the price because it's too expensive. I always get these easy peelers, 89p for a bag. I've got some egg noodles, these are 99p, handy for a stir fry. I got some hummus because they're good for little old ladies like me, because they have natural phytoestrogens in, so they're good for little old women and just tasty anyway. I always pick up these cheese pizzas. These are £1.09, so I cut them in half and have them for 2 lunches with a bit of salad. So I got the dog pate in Aldi, that's 59p. I got some apples like usual, they were £1.59. They had the sweet wonky peppers today I made up, because you usually just have the green ones, and if you look you might get 1 red one or 1 yellow one. And these were £1.60, so they've gone down 5p. I got some Greek yoghurt, 95p. Happy days. And everything else was reduced. So let's have a look on my little list. So we've got lamb kebabs. There they are. They were 30% off. So about 93p off. They were £3.09 originally. They'll get cooked tonight. I got onion barges. They were 30% off. They should have been £1.59, so I got 48p off. So they'll get cooked tonight with the kebabs. And I got chicken koftas. Let's see on the list, chicken koftas, chicken. Yeah, it should have been £2.99, so I got 90p off. So those 3 will go in the oven today, and I'm going to throw some baked potatoes in as well. I've got some chicken there, so I'm going to make my son's favourite satays. So we'll have a big mixture, so that'll do us for 2 teas, because I also got some reduced salad. These bowls are usually 69p, and I got 30% off. I got these toffee tarts, and they call them Scottish tarts. They were 50% off. They should have been £1.59, so I got 80p off. And some salad, that should have been 69, so that was 50% off as well. Got some sweet corn, yum yum yum. I had some sweet corn the other day and I thought, oh, I looked for more sweet corn again. And these 2 big kernels were 50% off. Again, fruity buns. I'm a sucker for a sultana, mate. And they were 30% off as well. I got some grapes. My son loves grapes. I'll have a few and he has the rest of the tub. And they should have been... Let's have a look. Where's the grapes? Can't find them. I think they usually... Yeah, 1.37 and they were 42p off. I got wonky raspberries. They were 50% off. They should have been 1.49, so I got 75p off. I got wonky strawberries. They should have been 1.37, so I got 42p off them as well. So I made up a raft of reduced things in Aldi. So there's tonight's tea sorted. And we've got puddings as well. and some little bits and bobs from Asda. So I'm just, as I always say, I'm a happy bunny. Lots of stuff there. So let me know if you've picked up any bargains this week. Have you managed to pick up any reduced items or any yellow sticker items? That's why I go shopping a few times a week, because it's a great way of picking up the bargains. Because if you go on a Saturday afternoon, for example, generally there's nothing there. So bye for now, and please like, share and subscribe if you could be so kind. And I hope to see you back again.